You're recognized.
Thank you so much, Mr. President, and I am sorry I didn't get out here fast enough to ask questions of the author. But I wanted to alert the chamber and my fellow members to the effect of this bill. Counties, municipalities, and healthcare districts are distinct, and they have different authorities, and they have different jurisdictions. And to block one authority from regulating food establishments because another authority has already done it with their different jurisdiction, their different authorities, is to prevent our local governmental entities from acting in coordination to make sure that we don't have public health threats. Let me give you an example. There is a club in eastern Travis County. It starts out as a food establishment, serving basically bar food, but no alcohol, because everybody is BYOBing in the parking lot. They get their permit from the city because they're inside the ETJ. But the county says, oh my God, they're gonna come for a liquor license, and we've got so many DWIs coming out of this parking lot, so many fist fights coming out of this parking lot. There are open cans from their grease trap in the back. We've got to be able to regulate this place. But they can't under this law because the city has already given them a food permit. Let me give you another example. You got a food truck that's out in the county, a food truck that serves coffee in the morning and tacos. It's hugely popular. It's out in the county. The county gives them a permit because they're out on a state highway and people back up in the mornings to get their coffee and their breakfast taco, but it's not a problem because there's plenty of places for them to park. But the food truck gets so popular that it moves into the city limits, onto a corner that doesn't have any parking, that obstructs traffic in the mornings when this extremely popular food truck with its tacos and coffee are sought after by all of the commuters. There's major traffic conflict, and they too are pouring their grease trap grease into open cans behind the building, which causes a rancorous stink if you've ever smelled grease trap, a dirty grease trap before. But the city can't regulate this food truck that got their permit from the county 3 months ago, but then moved their truck into the city to a spot that has problems. These are the very kind of issues you want your county, your city, and your health department to be managing collectively. These are, dare I say it, nuisances that your community is going to be suffering with because of the traffic conflicts, because of the odor, because of late night sound at that restaurant that turned into a bar out there in the ETJ. But this bill hampers the local entities' abilities to regulate these activities. This is not about streamlining, it's not about efficiency, it's about limiting the coordination of local governments to address legitimate concerns that go all the way from smell to real public safety concerns. And I would urge you to vote against this bill.